No, it's fine. It's fucking fine. No, it's fine.
Post Malone coined that just so fast vibrato. We're going to play that again. And then I saw a lot of other singers try to copy it. He's doing it by controlling breath pressure. Normally people get vibrato by oscillating between a desired pitch. And to me, when I'm hearing this, I feel like that's being able to control the breath pressure. Really interesting. Listen to this.
Don't you, baby, I only hit the curve.
He's so shaky.
Maybe you're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven on too?
Now that harmony that you hear him doing, I think that they actually computer generated that one because it's so tight. It's almost unbelievably tight. A lot of harmonies that you might hear in pop tracks, you never guess, but it's actually generated by a computer, different software. You'll know if it matches everything like perfectly, especially with a vibrato like his. If it's matching that vibrato, it's probably computer generated, which is fine. You know, work smarter, not harder, right? It's also interesting that country is just so on the rise. We'll talk about that in a second.
Big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help.
As a songwriter, every song Post Malone does is a hit. He just finds a way. No matter what genre he does, it seems like he just finds that hit melody.
You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something already lost the game that you've been running.
I like his dynamics in the phrasing.
Catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all the shit you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't even sent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf.
If you want to get into country, you have to master your nasal resonance, okay? You can think about the voice. If you want it to be more bright, a little more twang, you've got to resonate in the nasal cavities. If you want your voice to sound more operatic, more classical, you want to be resonating mainly through the mouth. I believe that the ideal vocal tone, chiaroscuro, light and dark, it's a blend of nasal to mouth resonance. That's what I like personally. But for country in particular, you gotta have that twang, and that comes down to controlling your resonance.
Deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you.
That was a great line that he did there. Let me hear that one more time. I love the grit that he added at the top. Nice. And a really quick riff to finish that off. Nice.
Baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you.
Even Post Malone, he can sound more country. He's just manipulating his resonance. He's giving his voice a little more nasal resonance, I guess you could say. Adding a little bit of that twang. That's great. Man, you put that guy on any track and he comes out with a banger, comes out with a hit song. It's interesting because country is on the rise. Like you can look at a chart of different popular music. I'm sorry, not different genres and what is gaining traction and what's losing traction. And ironically, hip hop is way on the way down. And country, I think, is 20% up as far as more listeners year over year. It's around that, which I think is awesome. You know, that and like even like the singer-songwriter genre. It's interesting, you know, everything goes in cycles. And I really do believe that this is country music's time. And you see other more traditionally, more hip-hop, R&B singers also getting into country. So I think that they're doing it strategically to tap into that fan base, as well as maybe get out of a genre that might be on the way down. So yeah, I find this interesting. It's good, a good song. Again, you put Post Malone on any kind of track and he turns it into a banger. And then the other thing is if you want to get into country or you want to play around with like releasing a country track, just make sure that you're really focusing in on that nasal resonance. Give your voice that kind of twang. It's necessary. Come on, coming back to my Texas roots with this one. I love it. Hey, I just want to remind you to start a free account on singer.tv. It's my singing training platform. I know you might have skipped the intro, but it will show you how to get a good voice and you can get started completely for free. So all you have to do is just type in your first name and your email, and then you can start that free lesson. And I really think it's going to open up your mind to what you are capable of with your own voice, because I would love to one day be reacting to you. So that's there for you on singer.tv, SINGR.tv, or it's in the description. All right, let's get back into it.